This is Robert Goodman. I'm glad you come and check out Positive Strokes. Today we're going to talk about relationships in the first 30 days of your recovery. You know, being in a treatment center and when I started taking care of myself and looking good and I'm shaving, my clothes are clean, I'm gaining weight now, my face is filling out. Uh, People like being around me. Females are telling me that I look good. They like the way I'm dressing. I start to feel good about myself, and I like that attention. And then when somebody comes along and they catch your attention, and your eyes light up, and they all up on you and talking to you, and they like being around you, and you like being around them, and you think that you form a relationship with that person other than another family member being in recovery. You know, human behavior and feelings, you can't control those. Uh, Rules and regulations can set in, and they can have a whole bunch of rules that you can't do, but me being the addict that I am, that I could break every rule because I want to do what I want to do when I want to do it, and I want to do it the way I want to do it. And that's not the way to go. I understand that being a man and being homeless, no job, what do you have to offer that woman but conversation, a hug, maybe a kiss, or maybe even sex? Who knows? But you have nothing else to offer. Ask yourself, do I have a place to take this woman if we're going to be in a relationship? Do I have a place to take her where she can lay her head? Do I have a job to support myself and to support her? Will I stay clean and sober to make a better life for the both of us? Will she stay clean and sober to make a better life for us? Will she work, go out there and get a job to help support the family, which would be me and her? These are questions that I need to ask myself. Then I need to ask myself another set of questions is, what if I work on myself? What if I learn all the information I need to learn in recovery so I can be a better person for myself and love myself so I can love someone else? Wouldn't it be smart for me to finish the program, set myself up where I can find a job and get the job? Wouldn't it be smart of me to go to a sober living where my insurance pays for so I could save money? So I can get a place? So we'll have a place together? Wouldn't it be smart if she did the same exact thing that I'm doing? Because that's what she wants, a relationship with me, the right way. Those are questions I need to ask. My situation, my sponsor said if you are in a relationship, you don't go nowhere. I am in a relationship. I don't go nowhere. I had to look at myself and what I did to the woman I love by using drugs. The lies that I told her to make her feel like something else was going on with another woman. Not paying attention to her and her needs caused her to feel a certain way. The part that I played in destroying our relationship. I had to make amends to this woman. And it was easy for me because I knew I was wrong. I knew I loved her. I knew I cared about her. So I knew I needed to do what I needed to do to express that to her. But at no time did I know or realize that we would be together after I would tell her these things. But I believe it was the right thing to do, that I owed it to her because she's been the best thing that I've experienced in my entire life. And I'm 63 years old. She's the only woman that showed me love unconditionally. Something I've never experienced. In recovery, I learned that I mix love and sex as one thing. Sex is one thing, love's another. How I realized it is that when I fell in love with her, I could talk noise, but I didn't want no other woman but her. No other woman turned me on like she did. She could touch me and make my body come alive. No other woman could do that. I loved her. I started changing a lot of habits that I was used to do, and it scared me to death because I was becoming somebody different. The right person to be. The old me that was so embedded in me for so many years behind the pain and the trauma and living alone and just having a hell of a unhappy life. Today, we're good in more ways than one. I cannot believe just in a short period of time how opening up and being honest and being transparent and working as a team can build such a bond one another. I share this with you to let you know that if you're getting in a relationship in your early recovery, I'm not saying not to. I'm not saying that you should. What I'm saying is what you need to do is to check out all the facts. See, you may get and start working on yourself, but at the end of the day, when you finish working on yourself, you may not want that person, or they may not want you. You do not know. As I got clean and sober and I was straightening out my business with her and being honest with her and changing, I don't know if she's going to want me that way because I'm a different person. I cannot control people, places, or things. I can't control how she feels. I can't make somebody love me. I can't make somebody do what I want them to do. Relationship is not being selfish. It's a partnership. One person got to get to 50%, the other person got to get to the 50%. That equals 100. It cannot work no other way. She has to give and take on her end, and you have to give and take on your end. You have to show her respect by the way you carry yourself. Recovery is living life on life's terms. A good relationship is living life on life's terms. You know, the world says so many things that You can have a relationship, whatever. There's all kinds of things that can come into play. You can do this, you can do that, as long as everybody's agreeable. I'm here to tell you that if you don't love yourself, you can't love nobody else. And if you don't love yourself and learn how to love yourself, we will love you until you love yourself in the program of recovery. We will walk through you, with you, through anything that you need to face. We'll keep you when you can't keep yourself. All we ask is you have an open mind, be honest with yourself, and are willing to change. This is Robert Gibbon for Positive Strokes. I hope you learned something from what I said. You know, I'm not preaching. I'm just giving you information, facts that may help you. If you don't like something, you don't have to apply it. But if it's helping you, God bless you. I'm here to try to give information to help you stay clean and sober. Not to make the mistakes that I've made for 40 years, or other people that came into recovery that share their strength and hopes. We love you. Stick around. There's more to come.